Hello and welcome to another update video about Polygon MATIC. Polygon MATIC found its running shoes today, reacted to the 50% retracement and the ascending trend line here, and might be in the fifth wave. At least there is some upside pressure today. I had some thoughts around this structure, so it's currently reacting to our support area. Not one that is highly reliable. Nevertheless, we see a reaction. There was a bit of confluence here at 72.5 cents because we have a trend line and the 50% retracement, which is for a wave 4 still a reasonable target. Nevertheless, it is not the most reliable wave count, and we can really only say that MATIC has formed a lasting low on the 10th of June if we see those 5 waves up. Now, let's assume the 5th wave might have started. First of all, we need to be ready for the chop because it would most likely be an ABC structure. Let me take that out. I just want to explain and highlight again that here, this could also just be a WXY structure, right? Or maybe I'll change that in yellow. So the yellow count is the bullish count. Here with bullish support, so we did hold that, so we didn't flip bearish. However, need to emphasize that so far we only have 3 waves up, and if we break through support at 68.6 cents, then we have to assume that this could just have been a wave, a WXY structure, and we're coming down to reset larger wave 2, which currently is marked as complete on the 10th of June. It just means in a diagonal we need to be on the lookout for setbacks, and we need to allow for deeper retracements, and we need to be more flexible. Now, if this is now the 5th wave, then it needs to form an ABC structure, or a WXY, at least something corrective, because we are in a diagonal and the subwaves are always moving in threes. So we have 3-wave structures in these subwaves. Now, what I'm thinking is, I showed you in, I think, the last video that this could move in maybe an ascending triangle or something. Who knows? We'll see. But it's certainly an ascending trend line that we can pay attention to because the price seems to respect it for now. Now, what I thought about, okay, look, minimum expectation for this 5th wave would be 89 cents, the absolute minimum, because it needs to break above the 3rd wave high. I can actually, maybe it's going to form something like this, yeah. Not very well defined, but maybe. So what we need to pay attention to is if it hits the ceiling up here. Yeah, so we have horizontal resistance at 95 cents and the ascending trend line. Would pay attention to that. Important also to highlight that, okay, one more wave up could that could be quite long if it's an ascending broadening wedge, okay? So it might reach $1, I don't know if the wave 4 has started, but minimum expectations would be to get above the 89 cents. What I can tell you is that 94, 95 cents will certainly be an area of resistance and also a breakout point. So what I can envision is maybe it's doing an inverse head and shoulders, something we talked about before, in this ascending broadening wedge, and then maybe a break to the upside. Or actually a channel, it's more like a channel. What is also possible, and we need to pay attention after the next high, we need to pay attention after the next high, because as soon as we've got the 5 waves complete, I mean, that might be on the Bitcoin chart, the B wave. So I already explained that what could happen is after this B wave, Bitcoin does its C wave down. Could that maybe mean for the altcoins that MATIC, for example, will form its deeper correction after 5 waves up, which obviously, first of all, means we need to get the 5 waves in the first place. But the wave 2 could be the ABC structure that we need, for the next, let's say, high probability entry point after a 5-wave move up. So that's important. Obviously, for the yellow count to play out, we now need to hold the 70.5 cent level. That should be clear, the last swing low. Then we can look forward to a bit of a choppy price action and resistance at 89 and 95 cents. And after the 95 cent level, or at least after, as soon as we have a top in place, something that confirms it, maybe a reversal pattern or something, then we can look for the first deeper pullback. That doesn't need to be very deep. I mean, absolutely. I mean, if I talk about a right shoulder, it could just do this. Okay, go. So pay attention to that. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.